All right, let's get started. Today, Mikey and I found something interesting. The villagers have built themselves a tiny base inside a block.
Yes, friends, it's really true. They have a whole tiny base inside the block. JJ and I decided that we want a base like that too.
This tiny base. Villager, how did you get such a base? Can you tell us the secret? We want one too.
If you want a tiny base, you first need to buy a block like this. We have a special store for them, but the prices there are pretty high. And of course, you need to become tiny yourself, because at that size, you won't be able to get inside, much less build anything.
This all sounds pretty complicated, JJ. Are we sure we want to do all this? At least I still find it interesting. Maybe we should at least take a look.
Yes, there could be a lot of difficulties, as the villager says, but I think it's a cool idea to make us a tiny base or house inside the block.
Let's go, I'll show you where to buy this block.
Let's at least go look and find out the prices for these blocks. I don't know yet which block we want, but we definitely have enough money for one.
I really hope so, because we have very few options for this anyway. It would be awesome if we could afford a really cool block and build a tiny house there. Wow, Mikey, have you seen the prices for these blocks? As if they cost $1 million? That's just an incredible amount of money, and we don't have it.
You don't have to buy the most expensive block. We, the villagers, decided to buy a dirt block for ourselves, and overall, we're quite happy. We have our own tiny village there.
Okay, we figured that out perfectly. Now we just need to figure out how much money we have and which block we can buy. But can we come and visit you now?
You can't get inside, but here are your potions that will make you small. Use them only when you buy yourself a block like that and build a base inside.
Okay, Mikey, we seem to have been told and shown everything. They even gave us potions. Now we definitely can't let go of this idea and need to buy one of those blocks. Let's go to the store again and see exactly which block we need. There's a good selection there overall, and we can haggle.
To tell you the truth, I don't want to buy some terrible cheap block. We need to buy some really expensive diamond block. Oh, JJ, we definitely can't afford that. It's incredibly expensive. We simply don't have that kind of money, so we'll just have to stare at it behind glass.
Hello again! We came to look at some blocks to buy them. Is there any way we can get a discount so no one else is going to buy them?
Sorry, Mikey and JJ, but we don't offer discounts. All of these blocks are incredibly cool and they're all popular. They're quickly bought out and used to build tiny bases inside.
All we have is this. What can we buy with it?
I won't sell you anything for this. Come with real money and then we'll talk. In any case, we welcome new customers.
Okay, Mikey, let's get out of here as quickly as possible. We don't need to embarrass ourselves in front of him anymore. We need to go home and see how much money we actually have. Or even come up with a plan to earn it the fastest way possible. I hope we can actually pull it off and make a ton of money.
JJ, I already have a really cool plan for making a lot of money. Let's try to steal all this money from the bank.
Steal money from the bank? But that's really dangerous. What if we actually get caught? We'll go to jail and then we'll have big problems.
We simply have no other choice. We can't make that kind of money anywhere. And since we can't make that kind of money, let's just steal it all. It really will be easy.
Okay, Mikey, let's do it and steal the money from the bank. We just need to come up with a good plan to do it.
We need to go home and see what weapons and tools we have. Maybe we can come up with some kind of plan where we won't be discovered and we can steal everything quickly.
I completely agree with you on that. I really want to see what we have. After all, we always have a lot of different tools and interesting things for different tasks.
JJ, we can split into 2 groups. I'll infiltrate the bank and you can watch me from the drone and direct me.
But this isn't your average drone. This drone will allow us to take out some of the security. Okay, that would be a really good and reliable plan.
Then you will destroy the guards and escort me, and I will carefully sneak inside and steal everything. That way we'll be so rich we can buy ourselves a block and build a tiny base.
Okay, I need to build another place from where I can control the drone to keep an eye on you. So, Mikey, you can gradually make your way to the bank for now.
This will be the best heist ever, and no one will even know we did it. We'll buy ourselves a cool block and make a tiny base there. That's our plan.
Okay, Mikey, then go to the bank and wait for my instructions. I've turned on headphones for us so we can hear each other. The drone will be here soon and help you.
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly, JJ. When you're ready, launch the drone and show me how and where to go to bypass all the cameras.
Now I need to lay out everything I have and use it to control the drone. We need to hook it all up so it works properly, and then we can really pull off this heist. This is a very risky plan, and I hope it goes really quietly, because I want to see this through to the very end and get this over with as quickly as possible. Great! We've got the network connection. Now we need to set up the drone and get going. Our plan is really well thought out, and the most important thing is to defeat the guards and destroy them all. Okay, friends, we're taking control of the drone. Now I can fly and observe everything from this angle. Now, I'll be able to keep an eye on Mikey from a distance, and I really hope we can solve all our problems and carry out this operation, because it's very dangerous, and we only have one chance.
JJ, I'm more than ready to go inside. The most important thing is that no one interferes with us and that we do everything really well and quietly. I'm counting on you.
There are a lot of guards on the roof right now. It's best for you to enter from there, because there's a wooden roof there, and that's the easiest way in.
Okay, JJ, so eliminate all these guards so I can sneak inside quietly. This is the only way we can get into the bank and rob it.
Yeah, no problem. Let's get this all sorted out as quickly as possible and see this through to the very end. We need to act quickly before the police find out.
If the police find out and raise the alarm, we'll be in big trouble. So we only have one chance to avoid falling into their hands.
Mikey, I've successfully eliminated all the guards on the roof. Now you can go down and actually get inside the bank. Do it very, very quickly.
Well done, JJ. I had no doubt you'd figure it out so quickly. Now I'm on the hard part, and I need to be very careful.
The most important thing is to do everything quickly and clean them out quickly too, because their vault door is heavily guarded. I'll need to eliminate them inside too.
I'll try to make a hole for you two so you can fly in with a drone, and then I'll have less trouble. I'll run straight to the vault.
The most important thing, Mikey, if anything starts, you need to get out of there immediately. Don't even try to do anything and just try to get out if there are problems.
We're too far gone to run away. That's why I'll get all that money at any cost and get it for us. Just cover me so they don't interfere.
I don't want you to really get yourself into trouble, so be careful. Once this is all sorted out, there won't be any problems. We'll be rich.
Yes, we'll definitely be rich. The most important thing is to do it quickly so they won't even realize it. I'll try to pull it off just like that.
Mikey really is robbing the bank, and I hope everything turns out well and we can buy the block and make a tiny base. That's the most important thing right now.
Once we have our own tiny base, it will really help us and we can have a great time. Either way, that's our #1 goal.
Mikey, I've taken out all the guards. Get inside and jump into the vault. It's completely open, so grab everything there is. Do it quickly.
Yoo-hoo, JJ, this is really cool! I just want to finish this as quickly as possible and walk away with the money. The most important thing is to solve everything quickly and buy the blocks.
We managed to pull off something like this, and it's really cool, Mikey. So let's do it quickly and leave immediately. We don't have much time.
There's no security, but yeah, I better hurry. There's an incredible amount of diamonds and money in here. Now we definitely have enough to buy everything we want.
Mikey, if you're going to leave through the main entrance, there are a lot of guards there too. I'll fly right over and destroy them all. They can't catch you.
Try to do it quickly. I want to escape from here and take all this money for myself. We managed to implement our plan, and our idea with the tiny base is going to be awesome.
You could say I've wiped them all out. You can come out, Mikey, and run towards the house. Now no one will be able to catch you, much less arrest you.
Phew, it's just incredibly cool that our plan actually worked and we were able to get so much money without any problems. I'm running to our house and we'll hide everything.
Okay, I'm waiting for you, and I'll fly the drone to the base too. Now that we have the money, all that's left is to buy the base. Just don't tell anyone about this, because it could be really dangerous for us. We have to keep it a secret.
This is a huge victory for us because I can't even begin to describe how awesome it was. Anyway, we really did a great job and have a lot to be proud of.
Mikey, come on, show us how much you got. If we really earned a lot, then we really can build a tiny base inside the block.
There are an incredible amount of diamonds here, so we can definitely buy whatever we want. But if we want a tiny base, we need to buy it first.
Now I understand perfectly well the situation we're in. Okay, let's go to the store and buy something. The most important thing is that no one asks us where we got all this money.
I don't think he'll be interested. He just wants to get those diamonds and just sell us whatever he wants. So we'll definitely be able to get what we want and get everything done right away.
Okay, we've come to buy a block to make a tiny base inside. We want to buy a diamond block because we really do have a lot of money now.
Let's get it as quickly as possible and put it next to the villagers' tiny base. By the way, we need to go see them again and check on them. This is very important.
Great, Mikey, now we actually have this block. We can actually use it and build an entire secret base inside it. We've really reached the level where we can do that.
It was a really tough test, but we still managed to solve all our problems and bring it to the very end. Now, we just need to check on the villagers.
We fulfilled all the conditions and really bought this block. That's why we need to drink the potion and turn into a tiny one. After that, go to the villager and show him off.
He'll be incredibly surprised that we're building a tiny base inside a diamond block because it's incredibly expensive and difficult. But still, we did it.
Great, Mikey, we finally made it to the small size, and now we need to head inside the mud block. We'll talk to the villager there.
Okay, let's head there as quickly as possible. I want to show him that we made it and that we're really going to have a great time.
Oh, Mikey and JJ, did you finally manage to buy the block? This is what our tiny village looks like. Everyone here is living well and enjoying life. Tell me, which block did you buy?
We bought a diamond block, the most expensive one there is. We'll be building our tiny base there. It's all thanks to you and your advice.
Wow, a diamond block? It's incredibly expensive, but I'm glad you were able to achieve this and buy one. Be sure to invite us over because we're neighbors now.
We'll definitely invite you all over and we'll have a great time. You have your own tiny base and we'll have ours. We will have a lot of fun and develop.
I hope we can really establish good friendships and have a lot of fun. But right now, our first priority is building a tiny base. We've been working for a long time to get this block and build something inside, so we just came to check out how it all looks for you and to see if we can create something special.
JJ, let's head back to our block and start building. We have a lot of work to do and it definitely won't wait. So the sooner we get it done, the sooner we can relax.
Okay, let's build our tiny base and make it exactly how we want it. It doesn't have to look like a village, it's more like our home.
Yes, let's make our own rooms and something in common. Then we can really hide in this secret base and take a break from all our problems. We'll invite the villagers over to have a great time and relax, have fun, and celebrate our victory. After all, no one knows that we committed that robbery.
We're making our rooms, our desk, our laptop, and so much more. We'll be living here for a long time, so we need to furnish everything beautifully. We've really done a great job, and there's not much left to do. As soon as we're done with the interior, we'll be right back to relaxing and having fun.
We'll eat cookies, watch cartoons, and have fun. That's all we need now. But first, we need to set up our base and make it comfortable for us.
We need lockers, a bed, and so much more. After all, our rooms are where we'll take a break from all our troubles and relax.
The biggest problem is that we'll constantly have to look for those potions that make us small. But it's also very suspicious that the diamond block is so poorly hidden in the middle of the village.
If we really have problems with this, we'll need to move our secret tiny base inside the block somewhere else, so no one steals it. I'm currently building us a place where we can watch cartoons.
Oh, this is a really important area for us. We need to relax here as much as possible and not leave our tiny base for a couple of days. They might be looking for us.
You're absolutely right about that, Mikey. The police might be looking for whoever robbed the bank, so we better just relax and sit in our cool, tiny base.
This will be the best tiny base ever. We'll really work hard to make it one of the best.
It seems to me that there's very little time left and we'll soon be off to relax and have fun. I want to unwind from all the problems and adventures.
I completely agree with you. Only after all this can we really have a great time. We even managed to install a kitchen and a bathroom here.
Yeah, it's almost time for our base to be completely ready. We need to send out an invitation to the villagers and throw a big party at our base.
Lots of villagers will come, and we'll celebrate the purchase of this block and the fact that we've built a tiny base here. I can't wait!
Phew, friends, we've finally finished building our base, and it's really turning out well. Mikey and I are waiting for your feedback, and tell us how you liked everything we did today. That's why, friends, after all this, we'll be saying goodbye. See you very soon. Bye, everyone.
Yes, friends, bye everyone, and see you soon.